For today's tutorial, I'm going to be doing this really bright and fun spring break inspired eye look using some new Makeup Geek shadows that I just got. So it'll be kind of a mini review and a first impressions in here. So let's get started with the look. So to prime my eyelids, I'm going to be using my Rimmel Match Perfect Concealer in Fair. It is really good at concealing but also highlighting, and it makes a great eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to put that on with my fingers. So as a base, I'm going to be taking Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to blend that all over my lids, just kind of as a base and a transitional color. Now taking an angled fluffy brush, I'm just putting Bitter from the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette into my crease. It's just a really pretty warm brown, and I'm going to blend it out with a duo fiber brush from, I think it's Japanesque. On my lids, I'm now going to place a little bit of Milk from NYX, and this is the Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is just going to act as a base for all of our bright colors that we will be using. On the outer V, I decided to take Crystal from MAC, and it is a kind of grayish purple, but I ended up not liking it as much, so I mixed it with Masquerade from Makeup Geek, which is their purple foiled shadow, and it just gave me more of the look I was looking for. Kind of wanted it to be more of a grapey purple than a muted purple, because I want this to be really big and bright, and I'm just using an e.l.f. brush. I think it's their eye contouring brush to kind of blend that out and around my eye. So now I am taking the Makeup Geek shadow in Sure Thing, and it's this really pretty minty color, but I was really unimpressed with the application. It was super chalky, and it kind of kept falling off my eyelid even with all the bases that I had on, and I had to keep going back and packing it on and then blending it out, and then every time I blended it out, it would kind of fall off, so I had to go back and keep packing it on and blending it out and packing it on and blending out. I think I did 3 or 4 times, but I edited a couple times out just so it wasn't too repetitive for you guys. But this is how it looked once I finally got enough color payoff. And now I am taking Rockstar from Makeup Geek and putting that right underneath my brow. It's a really pretty duochrome whitish gray shadow that I think just adds something different. Now I'm going to be doing my skin. As always, I'm using my Angel Veil Primer from NYX. I think you guys have seen me use this stuff a lot. Also, I was having grain-free fish sticks, and they were really good. So now I'm just going to take my Naked Skin on my Real Techniques sponge. It is super lightweight, and I like that for if I'm going out to the beach or if I know I'm going to be sweating a lot because it doesn't suffocate my skin. And my Fit Me Concealer in Fair, I will also be blending out with the same kind of sponge. So now I'm just going to set everything with my Stay Matte powder. It is my favorite powder foundation, and I think it looks really good over top of the Naked Skin. And I tried to do my eyeliner, and it got everywhere and got messed up, so I had to redo my whole eye, and I wanted to just scream because this took a long time, and I was losing daylight. But I am doing just a thin liner from NYX. I'm using their liquid from their collection Noir. And I just did a thin line because I didn't want it to overtake the makeup because that shadow was already kind of falling off and I hadn't even been wearing my makeup for half an hour. So I didn't want to add more reason to drag the product around. And to set that all in place, since it is spring break and you're probably going somewhere warm, I am just putting a little bit of black eyeshadow on top to make it matte and stay in place and not smudge around on me. So now I'm just using my Clinique High Definition Mascara just because it works the best with separating my lashes and making them really long when I don't want to wear falsies. And I'm just using the Maybelline Brow Drama in soft brown on my eyebrows. I just find this stays better and holds my brows in place a little bit more than regular powder or wax. And to bronze up my skin and contour, I am using my Colourpop Super Shock Bronzer, and this is in the color Paradise Cove. It's a nice kind of neutrally color. It looks a little warm on camera, but I promise that it's actually a neutral brown. So I'm just going to do my lips with that and my temples. If I'm going somewhere really warm or tropical, I like to bronze up my temples a little bit more because I am a pale, pale person. I'm actually kind of a little bit darker than normal just because I've been outside a lot, but yeah, you guys have seen in previous videos, I am super, super white. So that is it for my contour. Now I am just going to highlight with this Lighting Crew pineapple and green tea infused highlighter. It smells super good and it actually feels like it's doing something good for your skin. So I really like it, and it's just a nice champagne-y pink. And now using, I believe it is Soulmate from Makeup Geek. It's a little bit of a darker, cool toned blush. I am just going to put that on with a Wet n Wild brush. I think this is actually supposed to be a foundation brush, so I had to blend it out with my Urban Decay, I believe this is where this brush is from. One of the Good Karma brushes. This is the optical blurring brush, and it just helps blend it out. For my lips, I'm just using a gloss from Colourpop called Weho, and I thought it would be really pretty to have a dark nude glossy lip because I usually don't do those. And of course, setting it all with my NYX setting spray. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you all have a safe, fun spring break. And if you are off of spring break, I hope you had a good time. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.